This is the Irontrader. It is Sunday night. The futures opened at 6 o'clock. That was about 15 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy Sunday stock commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Now, what you want to do is you got to pay attention to the news here. Big brouhaha going on there in the Middle East. So always keep that in mind here because that always is a big effect on the old crude oil, okay? So let's look at the daily chart here. So what we have here, we had this double top situation. We had a series of lower highs all the way on down. Plus, look at here. See, we had that double top. See, we went right to the 200-day and then pulled right back. We had this double top, went 100-day and then pulled back. Went here and then went right to that 200-day and then pulled back. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that's going on here. Okay, so when you look at this chart, this is still very, very bearish because when you draw a trend line all the way through, coming all the way and down, this price can go all the way to that 50-day and maybe even a little bit higher, and it's still really in a bear market situation going on here. Very bearish, I should say, the chart is. Okay, so again, let's just look at the upside. So we want to watch, obviously, is Friday's high. That's that 70.37. If we can get above that, then we're going to be looking right at the top of this candle here. You're looking at that 71.92 level, okay? Then again, if we can just keep around rising here, what do we have here? You got 72.58. You look at the bottom of this candle here, you have 72.83. Then we'll come over to the top of this candle, 73.54. We have 74.16. And then you're going to run right in here to the top of this candle at 74.38. But really, the key level is going to be that you're going to be shooting for is at 74.49. That doesn't have to get exactly there. See how this is? Now, this here went right into that 200-day. That one right into the 100-day. This one came just a little bit short. But this is going to be your big target if it keeps right on running, is at 74.49. Now, you look at this 8-day. This is looking very nice. Came all the way and down. And then now you can see where it's flattened out. And now she's trying to roll up, curl above that 21-day. Now, the 21-day here is flattening out also here. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out here, okay? So let's look at the downside. Well, you want to watch this 21-day. That's going to be very, very key on a closing basis. That's at 71.15, and then right below that, we have that 70.34. That's going to be very, very crucial. Now, again, if that happens to get lost, then we'll come over to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 69.61. That's your next support level. Then we just follow the candles here. 69.13 here. We have 68.58. And then we'll come over top of this candle. You're looking at 67.97. And then we have a 67.24. We'll look here at the 65.63 level and then your 65.27 level. But you got some good support here with this 21-day and this 8 SMA. Now, normally I would say, hey, this is not seasonality isn't really good because really seasonality just runs here into September, which we're pretty much right at getting at right now. And then you usually have a sell off, all the way till like the first, second week there of December. But with all this stuff that's going on in the Middle East here, and then remember on October 2nd, the OPEC is going to have their meeting, and it looks like they might even start to even cut more. Now they were having this voluntary cut, okay, on some of their oil, okay. And what happened is now they're saying that the voluntary cut, they were going to reverse that. And add 2.2 million barrels per day. Now they're saying, no, we're going to do that. But they might even add additional cuts because what's happening is this slowdown in China, and that's affecting a lot of things, okay? Plus, you have this seasonality here. So I can't believe that they would be adding oil here onto the market. But the reason oil here is so strong is because all this war and all this uncertainty that's going on here in the Middle East here, okay? So right now what we have is we have this sideways action, okay? See, look how many days here. We're just basically just trading sideways, okay? So again, if they have that 8-day, we can push that up. We can maybe push the price up, but always got to be very leery. We pushed the price up here, and then when it got into the resistance, it came just flying right on down here. So even if this rises up to that 50-day, that's going to be very, very strong resistance if it gets to that area. So here's what you want to watch is you want to watch that 21-day for a key support at 71.15, and then right below it, you want to watch that 70.34. If you lose that 8-day on a closing basis, then we can just follow the candles down. But more than likely here, you're going to come down here to this double bottom situation that we have here. See what you have. You had going on here. You had that 69.13 level here, and then we had this 68.65 here. So this here was very, very a good support level that's going on right through this area here. So this is where it could come down to. Take the lowest level, looking at that 68.58. We'll just look at that level here where it could come down and retest, okay? Because how many times that we come really close, that's where it could go here if that 21 and that 8-day are lost, okay? It doesn't mean you have to go all the way down, and retest at 65.27. So we got to see how that shakes out. But the upside here, you just want to watch that Friday's high and then watch just go to the top of these candles here and basically the top of that one. Now, if again, we can rip above that 71.92, then we just follow the candles. But realistically, this is what you're looking at is that 50-day. Now, when you look at your MACD, this is looking very, very bullish, actually. See where your green is over your red? This is what happens when you get the green over the red. That's what goes on. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out because that's showing good momentum there to the upside. RSI is only sitting at 47, plenty of room all the way up to the 70 mark. And you can come all the way down here to this mark here too at the 30 mark very, very easily. Okay, so let's not just, this is not really showing you much, but this is showing here good momentum. So let's just see how this shakes out. So we were trading this range, this 8-day and this 21-day. Now we're looking like we're just about flat. So we got to see how this is going to shake out. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, now this is the time of the year here for natural gas. I'm long natural gas and I'm scalping natural gas. Okay, I trade the UNG. That works the best. Boil just isn't for me. I like the one-on-one because you can chart it really good. So this is what I'm looking at here right now. Now remember, the contract roll starts today, and you might just click that over here. It's going to be this week. But again, you can see here where we had this candle come all the way down, but you notice that it held that on a closing basis, that 200-day and that 21-day and that 8-day here on the closing basis, and finished right at that 100-day, which is very, very bullish, and it left a bottoming tail. Now, Friday, what do we have? It held half that candle, and then it moved higher high, and then rallied right past that high, which we were looking for, that 2.43. Okay, so what do we have here on Friday? Had 2.46. So basically, I just said look to the top of the charts here. So today here so far, we got a rally all the way up here to 2.48, which is basically this candle, which I've been pointing out when we were down here. If you can break on through here, the first level is going to be that 2.448, which is 2.45. Went just about right there with the top of that candle, 2.46 level. And then we went right up here. The next level is going to be that 2.48 level. Now, again, once we start cracking above this, and I think natural gas is never going to stay down in this $2 area, then what you want to do is just start looking at the bottom of this candle. See where you have that 2.158, okay? And then here we have 2.57. That's going to be your next target. And then we have 2.60. That's going to be your target. See? So just take the top of this candle right here, that 2.60. That is really the target that we are shooting for, okay? Now, if it can rally right on up here again, say it can go higher than that, well, then we just look to the bottom of this candle here, looking at 2.635. We'll look here to the bottom of this candle, looking at 2.67. We look here, you have roughly 70, and then we just start rallying up here, 2.76. We have 2.78, and then we'll come up here to 2.84, and then here's a nice big retest at 2.86, because this is your price channel here coming right across. Okay, very nice. And then you can just bring the price channel, keep it on coming across here, 2.94, and then follow the candles until we get that big retest here. I like to always show you where it could possibly go. Okay, just like I'll show you where it could possibly go on a downside. But realistically, these are the targets. So once we start hitting this here, this 2.48 like we did today, then we just start looking for the next levels here. Okay, all the way up here. But realistically, you can look at this candle right here. This is what you're looking for, that 2.60. That's the target that we're going to be looking for. Okay, so downside, well, look at how nice this 8-day is. See, you cross the 21-day, the 50-day, the 200-day, and now we're about ready to cross that Hondo. Very, very bullish. Anytime you see that the price above that 8-day, this is what you get. Okay, see, this was that contract roll where we jumped up, went sideways, and then boom, all the way up nicely. What do we have here? Contract roll, rolling up very, very nicely. Okay, now, say this sells down. Okay, you can set, this could come all the way down here to this 8-day, and as long as you hold that 8-day on a closing basis, this is what they call a buying opportunity. It'll be a nice scalp situation. Okay, now seasonality is in favor of natural gas from all the way from now, all the way till about the first, second week there of December. Okay, so it's just the opposite of crude, but crude has other issues because you're dealing with the Middle East. So let's just watch here. This is what we want to watch. Okay, we want to watch on the downside. It's this 8 simple moving average. This 2.36. This is what we're looking for on a closing basis that you need to hold. Now, there is other support here in between. We can look right there. Okay, you got your 2.43. Okay, we look here. Okay, you have your 2.40. And then we can look here. Okay, you got 2.37. But realistically, this is what I'm looking for, 2.36 to hold. Okay, if this holds, like say tomorrow this comes right off here in the morning, I will be buying this right at that level right there and to take this bad boy long. Because even if it comes below a little bit, we have to see. So what I do is I take my UNG chart, my natural gas chart, put them side by side. Okay, so when that comes down and you can hold that level right there, that'd be a buying opportunity to scalp that bad boy long. Okay, upside, you break that 2.48 level, then we're just gonna keep right on rolling until we get to this level right here, that 2.60. But see, this is why when seasonality comes in play, this is why I buy natural gas. I'm long 5,000 shares from this area. Okay, and then what I do is every day I scalp. Now look at these candles. Okay, look at the movement on these candles. Okay, see, that's the beauty of this, where you can scalp it every day. Natural gas, just like here, it's not like one candle's going right straight up. It gives you a chance to get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out, all the way on up here, so you can make money as you're going. Plus, you can hold your long position, and then when you get to the top, like we had here, then you cash everything out. Okay, you cash out that long position, your daily scalp is cashed out, and you got a lot of money in your own pocket. Okay, RSI here, looking good, 62, plenty of room to run. Your MACD, your green is over red, shows good momentum to the upside. So bottom line is this. When this comes out, this sells off here, watch the top of this candle, okay, that 2.38, but this is the key right here at 2.36. As long as that holds on a closing basis, this is a long trade, okay? Very, very key. Okay, upside, 2.48, you watch that, and then we just follow the candles. This is what we're looking for, is that 2.60. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock, and we will do it all over again. I'll probably actually say I'll be here tomorrow morning before 7 o'clock in the United States time here. And so remember, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.